Hello and welcome back to 18 WJTS in.form. We're here once again with our favorite people from the Tri-County Y. Today it is Lauren Hinkle, the membership director, subbing in for Mike Steffi today, so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely nice to have a new face in and get new perspectives on the Y, and you do a lot of different things that Mike doesn't necessarily talk about, but like what does the membership director kind of look like, just a little taste?
Yeah, so I can give you a little tidbit about being membership director. So membership kind of touches all aspects of what we offer at the Y, all of our programs and things, so I kind of know a little bit about everything. Kind of the old saying, I'm a jack of all trades, a master of nothing. So that's about, kind of sums it up. But if you have anything, if you ever stop in at the YMCA, you're going to see me usually, or you'll see my awesome staff, and they will be happy to help you, give you a tour, give you information. If you call in, you'll get one of us on the phone, and then get you hopefully set up for a membership, and then just learning all about what the Y has to offer.
Yeah, I think some people, they think of the Tri-County Y as a big gym or just a big organization, but it's not ran by robots. It's by real local people. It's just you gotta put the foot forward and kind of be friendly and get it kicked off. And you guys are more than helpful. I've been in there a few times and I have the lost look on my face, and you guys are immediately asking me what I needed or where I was going. So
yes. Usually, most people when they walk in the door, you can kind of. Most of the time you learn which parents are coming to pick up or who's coming in to exercise, and you get used to seeing faces and things like that, so you kind of know who's who. But then every once in a while someone walks in and you're like, I haven't seen them before.
Yes.
They look like they need help, so that's usually like we jump up and say, what can we do for you?
And I think that's the beauty of all this, is that you guys come in and talk about the Y, and the people at home get to know you guys a bit more. And then on the receiving end, you guys actually become familiar with people coming in and become regular and whatnot. So it's kind of neat that way.
Yes.
But more importantly, you're here today to kind of talk about the various upcoming events. We've got a bunch of swimming things coming up. I know you guys will be involved in the Ferdinand Heimat Fest coming up this weekend. So what's going on at the Y?
So we got all kinds of exciting things. Summer is packed full. We got our summer camp going on. So we have 3 sites, Ferdinand being one of them at the YMCA. So we have about 90 kids registered at our Ferdinand site. So lots of fun activities going on there. And then summertime usually means swimming. So we are actually getting ready to kick off our summer outdoor water aerobics class this evening. So that's going to be every Monday and Wednesday evening through the months of June and July, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Welcome to all ages, 13 and up. And we have a lifeguard on duty. You just have to show up, bring a swimsuit or whatever kind of clothing you feel comfortable swimming in, and then just come and have some fun. It's low impact exercise, and you don't have to be a strong swimmer. Everything is done in the shallow end of the pool.
See, I when I hear water aerobics, I automatically think our more knowledgeable older people. Not saying that being old's bad, but this is actually intended for all ages above 13.
Yeah.
And you guys do not have an outdoor pool at the YMCA?
No, so this is actually located near the Sisters of St. Benedict. It's their pool that they are so kind to let us use. It's located along 14th Street in Ferdinand. So my best way to describe the location, because it's kind of out by itself, is if you can, if you know how to get to the Forest Park High School baseball field, you're going to pass that. It's going to be on your left, and then on your right side of the street is going to be kind of a half circle gravel driveway. And if you take that second entrance of the gravel driveway, that's where the pool is located. It just kind of sits back off the road behind some trees.
Yeah, so it's not too far away from the Y.
No.
But, I mean, this is a class that happens 2 times a week, and it not only is a low-impact exercise, but it would probably be a good way to kind of get out of your daily schedule, daily routine, and kind of just take a little bit of time to get physical and, all that stuff.
Yes.
So What I know you guys also have some other swimming things, maybe
Yes.
for younger, maybe all kinds of stuff. I'd love to hear more about it.
Yeah, so we also are doing swim lessons this summer. So our June lessons are currently happening now, so that registration is closed, but we are going to open, we have some others open in July. So same location, Sisters of St. Benedict's Outdoor Pool, and then we have some spaces available. I believe they go as young as 1 year old all the way up to 6+.
Okay.
We did even offer some adult swim lessons this summer, but I believe those spaces are all full, which is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, there's it might seem kind of funky to hear adult swim lessons, but A, it's not bad to refresh yourself, and B, if you never learned, that's okay.
Yes,
You're still young enough to learn things every day, no matter how old you are.
Yes.
So that I think that's, again, the great versatility of what the Y offers, for sure.
And I definitely think, when you think summer and being around water, I think it's definitely very important to kind of know what to do when you're getting in the water, just to have that safety and not to panic.
Yeah.
That's just my inner lifeguard in me coming out.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. You can always improve on skills, or if you need a refresher, if you're so busy with life and you haven't had the chance to leisurely swim in a while and you want to get back at it, lessons are a good way to start.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
no matter who you are, these are just there's coverage for everyone.
Yes. Yep.
So there's other things going on this summer too that you also wanted to kind of share more about.
Yes. So kind of building off of just safety, this also becomes a time of year where school-age children who are kind of in that 6th to 8th grade range, they may start to stay home by themselves. Or maybe they're picking up just some summer babysitting jobs for some neighbors or something like that. So we offer a Safe Sitter program. It's a 1-day class. It goes from 9:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And the students just basically learn basic skills, like they do learn some basic CPR and just like what to do if they just needed some help, or how they could reach someone. And so parents maybe feel safer leaving their kids or allowing them to pick up some babysitting jobs. So we have a class coming up on June 24th, and it's going to be at the Clem and Mary YMCA in Ferdinand. And it's $50 for the class, and then they will just need to bring a sack lunch. I think they'll have some snacks for them to munch on, but they'll take a lunch break, so they'll need a sack lunch for that. This has been a very popular class, and so space fills quickly. So
I'm assuming pre-registration is required.
Yes, so they need to register by June 21st.
Okay.
So they have through this week to register, but like I said, great for children in grades 6 through 8. So that's kind of the target group.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't think I learned CPR or attempted CPR until high school. So then that was with health class. So being able to learn that early on, it's not, again, one of many life skills that kids can take with them and constantly improve. Hopefully they don't need to use any of them. However, having them in their mental tool chest is super important.
Yes. Definitely, they're not going to be CPR certified per se, but just kind of having that general knowledge, and then also skills like how to help someone if they're choking, those types of things, and some general first aid type stuff.
Yeah.
So
what else we got going on this summer?
So we also have a self-defense class coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to take place on Saturday, July 8th. So it's going to be led by Ed Mesmer, who is a 5th degree black belt. He is from the Jasper School of Taekwondo.
Okay.
So it's about a 4 to 5 hour introductory class on self-defense. So it should run from about 8 a.m. to about 12 p.m. kind of. So the start time is definitely 8 a.m. The end time could be probably 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. range.
So what's the target age range for that? Or gender, or however? What's it kind of looking at?
It can be a variety of ages. So once again, it's probably going to be about 13 and older.
Okay.
So anywhere from 13 to 100 or.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we need to know. I think a lot of modern self-defense classes now are more marketed towards women or young women. So I didn't hear that in the title, so I wanted to ask why.
So it's just more of a general, they're going to learn some basic self-defense techniques. And so basically they're going to learn how to help disable an attacker if they would ever need to.
And it sounds like it's going to be very intensive. I've gone to one of the workshop types before at a different facility, and it was maybe like an hour long, but this is going to be like a half-day commitment.
Yeah, so like, definitely hands-on. It's $50 for the class. And we need at least 6 people to register, but the maximum allowed is 12. Okay. So not a huge class, so if you're interested, you definitely probably need to get on and register. We're going to take registrations through Wednesday, July 5th.
Okay, so I know that we mentioned the website and how you can register online, but you can also call the front desk as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you call 812-367-2323, you're going to get one of our lovely courtesy desk staff members, and they can get you registered as well. So,
and we cannot stress how important the pre-registration is required.
Yes.
So getting that early on, don't procrastinate like some people, so that you can get your spot and you're in for the long haul, per se.
Yes.
That's super important. And of course, it's the summer months, kids are out of school, and so these events can fill up quickly because maybe mom wants to get out of the house to leave the kids alone. Maybe the kids need to get out of the house. I mean, it really depends. So, you got to jump on it while you can.
Yes, absolutely. So, and like, once again, a great kind of tool to have in your pocket.
Yes.
Just, I feel like, when especially if you're out and about traveling or something, it's just good to, I need to go through the class myself. I just have to I know like everyone finding that time to be able to set aside 4 to 5 hours of your day, but I definitely feel like it's important.
Yeah, I think, again, it's like some people utilize various other objects to practice self-defense. Some other people don't maybe take as much stock in it per se, but actually being able to work with what you have physically probably is definitely a good thing to learn, and it kind of empowers you in a way too if you all absorb it. So very neat stuff. Is there anything else we haven't touched on?
So
I mean, there's always stuff at the Y. We can talk forever, but I know you've got a few things to talk about, so let's make sure we hit them all.
Yeah. So I know it's summer. Everyone's last thought is what's happening next school year. But it's still good to kind of keep that top of mind because we are taking after school registrations for the next school year. And just like our summer camps, those spaces fill fast. So if you're looking for a place for your children to go after school, this is a great program. So we do it for children ages pre-K through 5th grade. And we have 4 sites. Well, actually, we have 5 sites now.
Oh.
We do Pine Ridge, Ferdinand Elementary, and those students are bused to the Tri-County YMCA, the Ferdinand Elementary students. Pine Ridge is actually at the elementary school. We do Jasper Elementary, Holy Trinity Central, or Precious Blood. And then we have our newest site that we opened this past school year is at Northeast Du Bois Elementary.
Awesome.
So we have lots of options. We kind of try to cover as many areas as we can. And I know there's, I believe, space at all of the sites, but it's filling quickly. So
yeah, I think that's the thing that you guys always come in and emphasize is that these children's events, no matter if it's fall, winter, summer, or spring, all of them will sell out per se. So make sure you sign up immediately when you hear it. I'm definitely curious, are there fees? Does this go through 2023 to 2024? What's the kind of parameters?
Yes. So this will cover the entire school year. So from school start date to school end date. Now, like we don't do after school, obviously, when there's school break. So you would have those scheduled weeks off. The Y does offer holiday camps on all of those scheduled breaks and holidays. So we would still have an offering on childcare if you would need it, but those would come at a later time. Fees for this would be, the registration fee is $30 for one child, or $50 for a family. So if you have 2+ children, that registration fee is just $50 even. And then we have 5-day contracts and 3-day contracts. So 5-day covers 4 to 5 days of the week. 3-day would be if you just need to send them 1 to 3 days. And we do pricing based on if they're on regular lunch or free reduced lunch at school.
Okay.
So we have those different rates. And then it also, too, you get a little bit of a discount if you are a YMCA member.
Of course.
So, always a perk. It does. When people actually do sit down and do the math, having that membership really does save them money on all of our childcare programming. So definitely even another reason for you to become a YMCA member.
Definitely. And I think what I was going to ask, if I could get the words out here, just in general, it's not just the idea that this is after school babysitting. It is also going to have your kids learning things and staying active and all that stuff, right?
So there is like a kind of a somewhat of a structure to the program. So, they provide a snack for them after school. They provide homework time. So we don't do any tutoring per se, but like we provide time for them to kind of get some homework done, and the staff will assist them if they have questions and things. They'll ask the child if they have homework. It's kind of up to the said child if they are honest with them and pull it out. So, but there is that time, and then they'll do fitness fun, and then they also will have some like gym time, outdoor play. They usually will do like a cool craft. I know the library has come in and done some like STEAM activities. Purdue Extension has come in and done some activities with them as well. So they try to keep it engaging and fun for all the different ages of kids.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Like if I was still in the school after school program, would be the place I'd want to go. But
yes.
I just work now because I'm an adult.
Same.
Yeah. Well, Lauren, is there anything else we need to touch on for today?
No, I don't think so. As always, you can find all this information on our website at TriCountyYMCA.org. Or if you ever have any questions about anything, you can call our front desk at 812-367-2323.
And I can attest that all of the people from the Y are super helpful and super nice. So just give them a call. Or if you're antisocial like me, you just type in what you need online and submit it, and you're registered. So
and I'm sure, I know like our emails are located on the website as well. So if you prefer that form of communication, you can always reach out to us that way as well.
Love the flexibility.
Yes.
That's kind of what the modern world is about. So we appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us today, and then also, again, just being so open and sharing about what the Tri-County Y does for the Du Bois County area.
Yes.
Or Tri-County. That's more than Du Bois County.
Yes. Yeah, we serve Du Bois, Perry, and Spencer, so we try to make sure that we hit programming in all areas, so that way we can best serve the community where we see fit.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much again for hanging out and giving us information, and hopefully we will see you again on a further in.form.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you so much at home for watching. This has been 18 WJTS in.form. The Tri-County Y is where it is at, and we are local people watching local people.